Hello, everyone. Wait, it's been so long. Wait, let's just take a moment to appreciate me coming back finally because, I am so sorry that I took such a long break. And I have good reason too. So let me. Ready? Second semester of Syracuse University's music education freshman program is not for the weak. Let's just say that. I took 12 classes. How many did you take? Right. That's what I thought. So, shut the fuck up. I was busy doing homework. And I also was a part of this one show. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's a great show. Legally Blonde. I was Professor Callahan. I was really good, but I feel bad for the people that didn't get to see it. But most of you who watched this probably did see it, and you guys saw me slay the house down Versace Mama boots, so I'm not really worried about that. But I was busy with that, rehearsals for that, and I was also in an opera at the same time, so I had rehearsals for that too. So don't come for me, please don't. And also, I did have a third episode filmed. I really did. I really did. And it was with my sister. She was a guest star, and we were in Miami, and it was like this whole thing, and it was beautiful, and it was lovely. But the thing is, the audio was shit. And it was my fault. It really was. It really was. And TBH, what we talked about was kind of stupid in my opinion. And I did talk to my sister about it, and I said, hey, how about, over the summer we just, refilm this shit, because that'll be a lot better. But anyway, let's get on with today's episode. First things first, we're going to do a weather report. Today's weather is actually so brilliant and so amazing and so sauce. It's so awesome sauce. It's so sauce. Today, it is 74 degrees. It's a little bit windy, and it's sunny. It's so sunny, and it's brilliant, and it's so beautiful, and it's so good. And I was going to film this outside, but then I was like, nah. I was going to film this on my porch, but instead I'm filming it in my kitchen. So, hi kitchen. This is my kitchen. This is my house from home. This is where I live. It's really sunny. It's really nice. And that's super exciting and awesome. Next thing, quote of the day. So let's find that. This is a really good one for all of my feminists out there. The man who says his wife can't take a joke forgets that she took him. Oscar Wilde. Thank you, Oscar Wilde, for that insight. Oscar, he's really onto something. He really is with that one. Yeah. I'll give you guys a second to ponder, to think about that, because in my opinion, that was really good. That was really good. Also, I'm sorry to preface that I also don't have a bagel, and this is called Everything and the Bagel. So what the fuck is up with that? Seems like a fucking trend, that I don't have a fucking bagel with me for this damn ass fucking podcast. So I'm sorry about that, but okay, so I've been MIA, so I just thought I'd catch you guys up with what I have been up to. I am unemployed. I don't have a job. I tried my hardest to get a job to work with kids or music, because I'm a music education major and I just need experience in that. I've worked at a bakery for 2 years, and I worked for this other bakery for I don't know, it's stupid. So bakery versus kids, when I get an actual internship, I feel like they would want me to have more experience with kids. So that's why I was looking for jobs with kids. And I applied for the OP Rec, which is a Orchard Park Recreational Center, whatever. Orchard Park is the high school I went to. They have this rec center for kids in the Orchard Park town in New York. And I was going to apply there, but then they called me back. I did apply. They called me back, and they said that they were only looking for alternate counselors, meaning that when they needed me, they would call me in. And so I was like, fuck that. Literally fuck that, because why the fuck would I want to fucking do that? Why the fuck would I fucking want to fucking do that? Hashtag, why the fuck would I fucking want to fucking do that? So, I applied there, and I also applied for the Boys and Girls Club, and They didn't respond, and then I called them back. They took my name and number. They just haven't called me. But they did call my one friend and told them that all the positions were filled. So there was that. And then I also applied. I was going to apply at this one like music store and like sell instruments, but I was like, no. So I do have DoorDash. And I really, 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 really like DoorDash because, one, I don't have coworkers, I don't have a manager, I don't have to go to work for like 8 hours and like stand there with my thumb up my ass. It's pretty enjoyable. You just drive around and listen to music. You can ask a friend to come with you, and you just DoorDash. And I make like $20 an hour doing that, so it's really nice. But also, you do have to pay for gas, so like it's probably around 15 to 17 an hour, really, because like you're driving the majority of it. So a lot of the money goes towards gas. But like if you make more than $600, you can put it on your tax return, and then they can like return you money based off of like what you spent on gas, which is really cool. And also they offer the DoorDash Crimson card, which gives you 2% back on gas. So if I were to buy gas, I would use that and it gives me 2% back. So that adds up. So it's really nice. I actually DoorDashed the other day. I made $20 because I only did 1 hour, and I did the earn by time, which is $16 an hour, and the additional $4 was like made off of tips. So that ate. I did like 4 different orders. Yeah, it took me an hour to do like 4 different orders. What did I DoorDash? Oh, I DoorDashed McDonald's, and then I DoorDashed Taco Bell. And then I DoorDashed Applebee's. And I was actually kind of scared because the way that DoorDash works and kind of gets you is like, you will drive somewhere and then you pick up an order and then you drive to their house. But then that house, the next order you're given, it goes off based off of where you are from that location. So then you might just like keep going back and away from your house. And then all of a sudden you're like 30 miles away from your house. And you're just like, oh, where am I? That's the only thing I don't like about DoorDash. So, and it tracks how many orders you decline and how many orders you take. And the more that you decline, the less tips you probably will be making because they're going to give you the less paying orders, which is really annoying because it's like, I don't want to decline because I'm going to get paid less. But if I accept, then I'm going to end up like 30 miles away from my house. And I don't want to do that. So that's like the only thing that I don't like with DoorDash. But it's fine for the most part. And also, it's super flexible. Like, say you schedule yourself to DoorDash for like 3 hours. If you're at the 2 hour mark, you're like, hey, like, I just want to go home. Like, you can. You end your shift and you can go home. Or it's like, if I was working at Taco Bell and I was scheduled for an 8 hour shift, at 6 hours, I can't be like, I just want to go home and then go home. You know what I mean? Like, I really like DoorDash. I really do. But the only thing is that you rely on yourself. So it's like, do I really want to go work right now? No. So then you don't. So then you don't make any money. Because, whatever. But I was making $0 a week prior. So, like, if I do it once a week, $20 a week is more than I'm getting now. So, I've been doing these, like, daily shots. They're actually really, really gross. They're, like, health shots. They're disgusting. I do it in this little shot glass right here. It's a double glass, but I usually only fill it to like the 3/4 mark. Lemon juice, like the juice of half of a lemon, turmeric powder, ginger root powder, and cayenne pepper powder. Mix it up with the water, and then go, and then I typically just scarf down water. I've been doing it for like 2 weeks. Honestly, it's definitely been helping. I'd say it definitely... Okay, so what it does is it boosts your metabolism. It gives you, like, just a jump start in the morning with, like, your gut. And it helps, like, keep, like, your gut, like, healthy. And then also, it helps with digestiveness. Helps with digestion. Let's just say that. And then, also Skibidi Toilet, too. It helps with that as well. Something that I think would be really interesting to talk about is like some firsts that like I endured. So I have a list right here that ChatGPT just like generated, and I'm just going to go through them and see what comes of it. So if you judge me, then you judge me. If you don't, then you don't. And thank you for those that don't, because I appreciate those people more than the people that do. First crush. I had this girlfriend in kindergarten. Her name was Aaliyah. I don't know. Anyway, first time I got in trouble. I actually don't remember the first time I got in trouble, but one thing that I do remember is when I was like 4 years old, my older cousin used to like babysit me, and he asked me what I wanted for lunch, and I said a hot dog bun with ketchup. I just wanted the bun with ketchup. I didn't want like an actual hot dog with ketchup on it. So he made me a whole ass hot dog, which, by the way, does not take long at all. He like freaked out. Anyway, he gave me the hot dog in a hot dog bun with ketchup on it, and he gave it to me. And he was like, here. And I was like, I just wanted the bun with ketchup. And he was like, what? I was like, just the bun with ketchup. And he was like, okay, well then you're not going to eat, brat. And I was like, oh. So, I don't really know what that teaches a kid, but if I made them a hot dog and put it in a bun and put ketchup on it, but they were like, I just wanted the bun with ketchup on it, I would have been like, okay, then I would have taken the hot dog out of the bun and then give them like ketchup. I don't know what my cousin was on. Hi, cousin, if you are watching this. I don't know if he is, but if you are, shout out to you. He's actually a doctor of philosophy, which is really cool. He lives in Seattle, so cool. Speaking of Seattle, my parents are there right now, actually seeing my cousin tonight, because they're going on an Alaskan cruise. They're departing from Seattle and going up to Alaska, which is really cool. Anyway, first concert. I think the first concert I went to was probably like Sesame Street Live, if I'm being honest. But the first concert that like I paid money for to like go. A list of concerts that I've seen in possibly chronological order. I know I saw the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That wasn't good. Don't go see it. I thought it was going to be like an orchestra and they were going to be playing. No, it was like the stupid Hallmark story that was like stupid. I saw Christmas Bash. I think that was my first concert. If you don't know, Christmas Bash is like this thing, 98.5. Kiss 98.5 is like the radio station in Buffalo. And downtown, there's this arena, and they have like Christmas Bash every year. I don't know if they do it anymore since like COVID, but like a bunch of like little artists and like some big artists will go and perform. Like I saw Marshmello, I saw Madison Beer and Sabrina Carpenter all in one concert, like before they were like famous. Marshmello was famous, but Sabrina was only famous from Disney, and Madison Beer was just Madison Beer. Oh my god, balloons. Hi, balloons. Anyway, first heartbreak. I don't know. There was this one girl that I was really, really, really close with. She was like my soulmate. We were friends. We were best friends. And we got so close over like a year and a half. And then just one day she just stopped talking to me, and I didn't know why. That was terrible. And then also something happened at school, and I just was like so depressed, and then shit went downhill from there. But I'm still healing from that, and that was like 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago. I don't fucking know, but still healing. I think I'm getting over it. Hopefully. First social media account. I think the first social media account that I had was Snapchat when I was 9 years old. I don't know why. Yeah. What the fuck? Why was it Snapchat? And then I think after that I shortly got Musical.ly afterwards. And then like a year later I got like Instagram or something. But yeah, first job. Oh my god! My first job was at Kaylina Marie's Bakery in Orchard Park, which now has franchise and has moved down the East Coast. But that was not a good job. I was only there for like 3 months, and it was because I couldn't like mix my schedule from school with them, and also like they ghosted me. They freaking ghosted me. They ghosted me. So I was like, it was so illegal working there. Like, let me tell you how illegal this was. I could probably sue this bitch. I probably shouldn't say anything and put it on the internet because, like, what if I do sue this bitch? Then they might use this as, like, evidence. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, but it was super illegal, and it definitely should not have happened, but it did, and I don't know what might come of this, but anyway, I was a baker there. Think about what comes with, like, a baker, and I was, like, 14, so, yeah, anyway. First time driving alone. Oh my God, it was so cute. The first time driving alone, I got my license November 4th, 2022. And the first time I drove by myself was to go pick up my friend Savannah Pietkowski from her house to take her to a rehearsal for Chicago the musical at my high school. And it was like a dress rehearsal or something. And that was the first time I drove alone, was to her house to pick her up to go to rehearsal. And then the first time she drove was to come here and pick me up and do something. I don't know, but like I thought it was cute and so bestie of us. But anyway, I feel like this is good enough, and I feel like I just want to keep this one a little short, just a little update. I do plan on doing more of these. I do have a lot of fun, especially because now I'm unemployed. I might take this up a bit more. But let me know what you guys want to see from me. Maybe I can start making these like vlogs rather than podcasts. If like you don't want it to be a podcast, like I can like do like an actual YouTube video, and like what do you want to see from me, and also like what do you want to see from my future. Any questions you have for me, please leave them down below. I'll answer them. And thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been such a fun little catch up moment, and I hope to have more of these in the future. If they don't, I'm sorry. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.